Hello everyone, I'm going to do a chair series today. This is my first time recording, so bear with me. Limited space in the house since I have children and we also have storage issues, so just kind of excuse my background. So some things that we'll need, such as props. I have a block, a yoga strap. If you do not have these things, you can use things such as a scarf, a tie, anything, or a towel, a long towel you can use in place of your strap. For your block, if you do not have a block, you can use anything around this size that is sturdy, but yet still light, so nothing too heavy. Okay, and then also you need a chair, a nice sturdy chair, not something that is wobbly. A folded chair is nice to use. However, I don't have a folded chair. I'm just using my kitchen chair. But you'll need one that has a good enough back on it because we will be coming to stand with some postures. I'm just going to move. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so we're just going to sit in our chair. You're seated all the way back against the back of your chair. Lengthen through your spine by inhaling through your nose, sealing off your lips. Exhale out. Just normal breaths. Start to notice not only your breath, but your physical body. Notice your feet planted on the ground. Notice the points of your body that are touching the chair. As you're here, start to bring awareness to your breath. As you inhale, allow your belly to expand outward, allowing your breath to become longer and deeper. And as you exhale, allow your belly just to fall back to normal. Still exhaling through your nose and creating a seal onto your lips. As you continue your breaths, we're going to do something called Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath, again, your lips are sealed. You're breathing through your nostrils. And with each breath, you're going to elongate, so maybe count to 3, and then 4, or even 5. You want your exhales to equal your inhales. And as you practice this breath, you'll notice that you don't need to count. it just becomes natural. This breath does sound like Darth Vader, so you'll feel the constriction in your throat. It's almost like you're using your throat to help enhance the Ujjayi breath. Continue working on this breath. Softly relax your gaze. Or allow your eyes to relax closed. While still focusing on your breath, bring your attention to your mind and what it's like to be there. Notice if your mind's busy and hard to focus. Allow yourself to sit with those thoughts and be okay with them. Notice your mind if it's not crazy or a monkey mind. It's not active. Notice if it's calm as you focus on your breathing. Start to bring attention to your spirit and whatever that looks like to you. Start to bring attention back to your breath. And bring awareness back to the body. You can maybe wiggle your fingers or your toes. And share a few breaths together. Inhale through your nose. Allow your belly to expand. Exhale. Back out your nose. Allow your belly to return, to move inward towards your spine. Start to open your eyes. So next we're going to extend our arms out to our sides. Palms float down. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Intentionally bring your shoulders up to your ears and roll your shoulders back. Float your palms up. Fingertips pull to your shoulders, and then extend back out again. So lengthen through your spine, through the crown of your head. Your back is pulled away from your chair. Extending, allowing your fingertips to pull like a string is pulling you. Opposite ends, left to right. Flexing our wrist, warming up muscles in our arms. Last one. So taking your right fingertips and placing them to the outside of your left knee, extending your left arm behind you. If you cannot quite open up your shoulder here, and this is not doable for you, just keep your left arm out to the left side. Still creating a small spinal twist into your left side. Take your glance to the left. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Same options, more modified. Keep your right hand pointed towards the right wall. Your glance goes towards the right, or extend your right arm behind you and the glance goes over your shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Taking your palms and pressing them away from you. So your palms are floating away. Lengthen through your spine, through the crown of your head. Feet are placed firmly into the floor. Pull your fingers towards your body so you have a stretch into your wrist. Work your fingers inward, pointing your fingers to each other, and then back up again. Inhale, exhale. Last one. This time, point your fingers downward and then back up. So circling out. And last one. Drawing your elbows towards your body, next to your body, pulling your shoulder blades together. Chest is puffed out like a bird. Extend your arms back out, palms floating out. Elbows back. Syncing your breath with your movement. Last one. Reach your right arm above, so straight up into the sky. Left arm, hands point down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing. Last one, both sides. So scoot to about the mid of your chair with your buttocks. Arms come out to a T. You're going to flip the palm of your hand on your left side around to your back. You're going to reach the middle of your fingers to about the middle of your back. Right hand extends from the shoulder, and the palm is going to flip to the top of your back. Coming into cow face. Make sure your spine is long. Inhaling through your spine, the crown of your head, creating space within the spinal column. Exhale. On your next inhale, begin to slide your fingers away from the mid of your back. We're going to switch sides. On your next inhale, shake out your hands, your wrists, your fingers. Grab for your strap or towel, tie, scarf. You want about a shoulder length width with your prop. Inhale above your head. Exhale, stop at the chest or the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. A few more breaths. Nice controlled movement, not letting momentum flail the arms up and down. Nice and controlled. Placing your prop to the side. Scooting to the edge of your chair. Fingertips are going to work to the bottom of your sacrum. Connect your pointer and your middle fingers together, like this. You're going to still stay seated. Work your fingertips together, coming into reverse prayer. Allowing your shoulders to stay down and away from your ears. And you're only going to work your palms up to as far as your body is going to let you. You want to listen to your body. Start to work your hands back down your back. Shaking out your wrists and your hands. Bringing functional movement into our legs. Extend your right foot, your right leg. Toes are flexed, so dorsiflex into the toes. Begin to lift the right toes up and then down, still hovering your heel above the floor. So bringing belly button into spine here as you sit is going to help you bring movement from the leg all the way up into your core, your belly. Something really cool is bringing your 2 fingertips into your hip, and then just inside of that hip, there's the meaty area. If you lift and lower, you're going to feel those muscles work underneath the fingertips. So mine's walked in and down about an inch, half an inch from the hip bone. And it's not straight across, it's about an inch out from the hip bone and then a half an inch down. So in your pelvic region. 3, 2, 1. Bend at the knee. Take your finger and place it over top of your right knee. And we're going to circle from the bottom half of the knee down inward. So just creating a circle with the bottom half of your leg below your knee. Still lengthen through your spine with the crown of your head. A nice erect spine and not curved. Okay. Begin to circle outward. This is just the bottom half of your knee circling. Three, 2, 1. Right foot pulls back into the floor. Extend the left foot, flexed foot. Lower the heel, lift the toe. Still hovering. More of a modification if you do need to bring your heel to the floor, that's okay. Just don't allow momentum to bring the foot up and down. Nice and controlled. Three, 2, 1. Bend at your knee. I just place my fingers on top here just to ensure that I'm circling out, and I'm just using the bottom half of my leg. Other direction, circle inward. Three, 2, 1. Left foot plants back into the ground. Now you're seated towards the edge of your chair during this. You're going to bring movement into your hip. Open, closed. If you can hover your foot above the floor, great. If you cannot, modification is you touch the floor, ground the foot, and then lift and lower again. Three, two, one. Plant your foot. Left side opens, closes. Now if you can tuck your belly button into your spine here. So you're lifting your pelvic region, tucking to belly button, and then belly button pulls to spine. Three, two, one. Right foot comes over top of the left knee, creating like a figure four. If you were to extend your left leg, you would have a four. Do not extend your left leg though. Place it back underneath your ankle, back underneath your knee. So here, you're going to open the hip. So even though we just did the functional move it to open in a hip, this is more of you're going to extend your inhale through your spine and through the crown of your head. And on your exhale, if you can, flex the top foot and lead your chest forward. You're going to feel the right hip to open. If you want to add anything more to this, you can place your block underneath your right shin. And when you lead forward, you can place your hands onto your block. Now this is going to be more of a challenge pose from the chair. So if you cannot reach forward, don't recommend that you try it on your first time. Ease your way into your poses. So if your hip is telling you right now, that's as far as I'm going, that's as far as you should go. You should not overextend your poses. Still breathing. On your next inhale, begin to lead the back of the heart up. Exhale. Option to take your peace fingers and bring them in between your big toe. Face your bottom of your foot to the front of the wall, coming into a modified happy baby. Modified half happy baby. Now, if you cannot grab your foot here, you can bring your strap into it. The object is, though, you want to keep your knee towards the outside of your ribs. Okay? So it's not here, we're not there, we're to the outside. Still opening hip, but different position. So modified, challenge, what suits you. So notice my elbow is not to the outside of my knee, it's to the inside. Take your right foot and place it into your left hand. Gently rock left to right. Placing your right foot back into the ground. Half happy baby, left side. Or use your prop. So make sure we're not leaning back into our chair. Nice erect spine to the crown of your head. Nice long inhale. Long exhale. Nice and equal breaths. Placing your left ankle over top of your right knee. Adjusting your block if you plan to go that far. Flexed foot. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, lead the front of your heart forward. Option to come. So your block is coming directly under your chest, your heart, and your shin. Actually, it's out from your shin, not directly under. It's about the middle of the right foot. Breathe. On your next inhale, begin to lead the back of the heart up. Exhale, uncross the right or the left foot from the right knee. Open up the legs, point the toes out to about a 45-degree angle so you want a nice wide stance with your legs. My butt is still toward the edge of the chair. Not enough that it's just my sits bones though. You want your butt cheeks still onto your chair. Hands come over top of the thighs. Draw your right shoulder to the left side. Inhaling to center. Exhaling left shoulder to right side. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. Flip the stance in your hands. Instead of having your thumbs in, flip them out so the fingers come to the inside of your thighs. Drop your belly down. Round the spine. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Down. So cat-cow motion here. Cow. Cat. Round the back. Inhale. Exhale. So flip the stance of your inhales, exhales. Place your block to the side. Walk your knees back in, coming to seated. Begin to lift at the knee, right side. Flex your toes. Three, two, one. Plant your right foot into the floor. Lengthen through your spine. Left leg lifts. Bend at your knee. Flex toe, so no pointed toes. Flexed. You can bring your hands to the side of your chair if you need stability. Three, two, one. Come to about midway of your chair. Lengthen through your spine. Take your arms and extend them and create circles backwards. Start large. Be mindful of your shoulders. Not letting momentum circle your arms. You're controlling the circles. Start to get them smaller. Now here, during this entire movement, you want to isolate your glute or your core, your belly area. By doing so, obliques. You're isolating your obliques. So draw your pelvis up, belly button to spine. You can also still get your core fired up in chair yoga. Circle them forward. Start small. Start to get a little bit bigger. And make your movement larger. Three, two, one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. One more. On your next inhale, pull your chin to your chest. Exhale, chin comes to the right side, taking your glance to the right wall. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more. Chin stays to your chest. Bring your hands down to the side of your chair. Place the right palm underneath, or not palm, your palm comes down to the chair. The top of your palm is going to come to your buttocks. So we're creating extension into our necks. So right hand's under your buttocks, lengthen through your spine. You're gonna start to feel the tightness in your arm, your shoulder. Take your left fingertips and place them on top of your head to the right side. And gently pull your head towards You're not even going to need to pull hard. It's a gently, just small movement to the left, and you're going to feel the stretch into the right side of your neck. Release your hand from your head. Head comes back to center. Turn your head to the left. No, I'm sorry, turn your head to the right. Gentle movements. Imagine your chin is drawing a straight line, front to back. Tiny, tiny lines. Allowing that line to become a little bit darker with each movement. Notice if your line has a color, or is it still just a shaded gray like a pencil? Bring creative thoughts into your mind. Let the change of color. What color does that show to you? What do you see? What does that color represent in your eyes? 3, 2, 1. Bring your head back to center. Release your right hand. Shake your hand out. Left palm goes down into the chair. Top of the palm goes underneath the buttocks. So play with where this needs to go. You still want to lengthen spine. You want a slight stretch, not a painful stretch, just a feel good stretch into your left side, left arm. I apologize, not your left side, your left arm, and the left of your neck. Place your right hand and bring it to the top of the head, and then to the left side. Gently press down. Feel a stretch into the left side of your neck. Take a breath. Remember to breathe. Allow that oxygen to create space throughout your body. Allowing that space to create new opportunities for yourself. Release the right hand from your head. Head comes back to center. Turn your head to the left side. Again, allow your chin to draw front to back, creating a stretch into your neck. Allow your chin to be your pencil, creating a line. Allowing the line to get darker and deeper with either shade or color. Notice if you see a different color this time, or if it's still just gray. Either being a sign of creativity. Three, 2, 1. Head comes back to center. Release your left hand from underneath your buttocks. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, elbows back to the side. Open up into cactus arms. Open up your throat. Exhale, round at the back, bring the palms together, head drops towards the floor. Inhale, open up the cactus arms. Exhale. A couple more. Last one. Beautiful. Coming up out of our chair, I'm just going to turn my chair sideways so you can still see me. Using your back of your chair, you're going to point your toes outward, 45-degree angle, about less than shoulder width apart with your heels. Use your back of your chair for support, and we're going to bend at the knees and then come back up. So chair version of yogi squat. Last one, coming down, see if you can hold. My tailbone is pulling straight down towards my heels. So my squat does not look like this. My squat does not look like this. Lengthen spine, tailbone points down, pelvis pulls forward. And then coming back up to standing. Take the toes forward, shoulder or hip width apart, and squat, knees come forward this time. Last one, hold. Inhale through the nose. I know it hurts in the thighs. It's burning. Exhale. Another breath. This time, bring your feet all the way together. If you need that separation between your knees, you can bring your big toes together and your heels apart, but essentially your feet are still together. Squat down. Now this would be your chair in yoga. If you need a stability though, you can hold on to your back of your chair. One hand, both hands, whichever you need. Inhale. Come onto your toes. And then lower to heels. Onto your toes. Lower your heels. This time try to stay onto your toes. Bend into the knees. Lift the heels. Sit into your chair. Lots of chair variations. And you can alternate the arms. Lift the hips, straighten the legs, bring the chest back in alignment with the hips. Lower the heels. I'm just going to bring my chair back. This time we're going to stand behind our chair and bring all of your weight into your left leg. We're going to laterally bring our right leg to the side and then lower. Lift, lower. toe is not pointed. My toe is flexed. Last one. Come to the other side of your chair. Plant all of your weight into your right foot. Lift, left side, lower. Last two. And one. Coming back to your chair. Seated. Or your shoulders up and down, away from your ears. Relax your back into the back of your chair. Relax your feet. You can place your hands onto your lap. If you want, you can grab a blanket here. Coming into Shavasana, this is your state of relaxation, state of meditation. Just allow me to lead you there. Here you're going to start to notice your breath. How are you breathing right now? Let's bring attention to our breath by taking a breath together. Inhale your nose, through your nose. Exhale out your lips. Inhale. Just allow your breath to come back to normal. Soften your gaze or relax your eyes closed. Notice your body, your feet touching the ground, your hands touching your thighs. Your spine touching the chair. Notice your mind. awareness back to your breath. Next, bring awareness to your body. Start to soften your eyes, your cheeks, and your jaw. Bring your eyes open. If you have a few minutes to sit with yourself here, I encourage you to do so. Until next time, thank you for practicing with me.